We get up tonight. As you can see, your boy got on his Stone Cold t-shirt. And I'm on the phone with Ashley because Ashley's trying to get Beyonce tickets right now. And it ain't going too hot for her, I'm gonna be honest. She had one miss today, but she going for number 2. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I love them all.
But that's why we love them all. You know what I'm saying? And I also had some trash ass food. Let me put my Keith Lee voice on. Today, I spent $25.72 on chicken spaghetti and some mac and cheese. Let's rate it 1 through 10. The mac and cheese, solid -2.5. The chicken spaghetti, I'll give it a 2 out of 10. I ain't felt right since I ate it. Let's get into the video.
It's just me and La Cucaracha tonight. Cold pizza with the sriracha tonight. Apple TV.
Alright, so today we're gonna talk about something very interesting. So before I got on camera, let me take a little sip of this watermelon crush, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so me and Ashley was having this conversation about religion, right? And we were talking about just different things in religion. And you know, one of the things we talked about is having these unanswered ass questions, right? Like, it's certain things in different religions that we don't know why. Like, you don't necessarily know why you can't do those things, or like why this might be looked down upon, or anything. Like, what's the reasoning behind things? And that leads me to talking about some things in our life are very open for our own interpretation, right? So you have to be willing to kind of dig deeper for yourself on what you personally feel, or what you personally feel about a topic, or why you feel that way. Because sometimes there's going to be questions that don't have guaranteed set in stone answers. And you're going to have to leave that up for your own interpretation and kind of dig into it yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what makes us as humans so beautiful, is all of us can have a different outlook on something. It's my favorite reason why I like going to, you know, art museums. Like, I'll be at an art museum and 5 different people can be looking at the same painting and see something completely different. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we have to be willing to just ask questions, question things. I know in my religion, right, being a Christian, sometimes people are so like, well, I don't know the right word for it. People can be so timid when it comes to like questioning certain things in the religion, or asking questions to God. I think God, in the sense that I believe in him, God is a very open God, right? He gave us free will, which means he's not giving us this super strict regimen of this is how you do your life, this is how you need to do this. He gives you a guide, but it's also like he leaves you room. There's wiggle room there in certain things. And I think sometimes we get so set on what it exactly says, and we don't know. We have to just interpret. We have to have the willingness to look into those things, to discuss those things further, and see what those things mean to us. You know what I'm saying? And we have to have the willingness to do that. And that just doesn't go for religion. That goes for anything in our life. There's a lot of things in our life that are going to be open to interpretation. We don't have a clear-cut answer. We don't have a clear-cut direction. But we got to be willing to answer those questions and go forward in those questions. You know what I'm saying? Be willing to question those things. Ask why. Explore how we feel about those things. Because then, when you're willing to do that, I think you're a more complete human. You know, if you just follow a regimen every day and don't leave any room for, or if you just follow like, this is what's going to happen in my life, and you don't question anything, or you don't do anything, I don't think you're living a human life. I think you're I think you're just going through your days. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be willing to question everything in your life. Go through and talk about it and just kind of explore it, you know? A lot of things in this life are open for interpretation or for questioning. And so you have to be willing to just go through and question those things. And that's what me and Ashley were talking about today, was, you know, just questioning and asking those questions and not being afraid to ask those questions because you don't want to be like blasphemous or you don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? It's not to be blasphemous. It's because you're human. You want to understand things, and it's open. There's some things that are very open for interpretation, and there's also some things that are very direct as well. But in our lives, not just in a religious sense, but you know, there's some very direct things. But there's also some things that's open for interpretation, open for us to see. So you just have to kind of be willing to explore those. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's really it. I don't have a whole lot today. We just were talking about that, and I found it interesting and thought I should say on camera. But we've been working. Man, they got I was gonna call myself something. They got the hippie. They got the hippie adding stickers, so you know we're gonna have stickers in the collection. So I've been going through today, building those and getting paid for those. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I will see y'all boys tomorrow. Y'all be good. Hope y'all are having a great day. And yeah, man, just question. Be willing to question everything. Peace.